Shout out to DFW with the hardest working people in the community. So I'm Lucretia Brown back again with another coin reveal. Each time that I go live, you'll actually see these coins uploaded already so you can take a closer look. I'm sorry, you guys, I do not have any gloves. My gloves are actually toasted, so we are waiting on the gloves in the mail, but I did trim up things, so hopefully you guys like the content. If you do, please like, share, and subscribe. And hopefully my phone doesn't fall down. But yeah, my actual gloves are toasted, guys. It's absolutely toasted. So we're going live around like 8:17, and I don't know if it's too late, but I do know sometimes you can find a good wave. But um, yeah, so guys, I'm sorry. These gloves are toasted. I'm waiting on my new gloves in the mail, but I thought I'd share some of the uploads that you guys can take a closer look on my YouTube channel. Now, I do have a YouTube channel, Numis Nerd Double D, with the double D. And then I also have this channel that we're on now, which is Lucretia Brown. You can actually locate me on Facebook, Lucretia Brown, and I think that it has like a yellow and a black logo with my number on there. So definitely follow me on Facebook. I thought it'd be nice to hop online and show you guys some of my first uploads when I first started uploading my personal collection to YouTube and Facebook. So I just have these are actually called coin slabs. This clear back here is called coin slabs. So these are some of the earlier coins that I actually uploaded. I am so sorry about the mess, but I did a live last night. If you guys will not like to miss another exciting live, please subscribe and like. Um, and we'll go over these coins. Like I said, we're always a big community, and we stick together when it comes to numismatic. So we're gonna go ahead and open this. You'll see on the actual coin slab these little clear pouches where I've written on there. Now I did actually change some of my YouTube channel names, but the loyalty still stays the same. We're gonna go ahead and open this up, guys. Thank you if you're just now joining. My name is Lucretia Brown. I like to give a closer look to the coins that I've already uploaded to some of my channels. And please hit the like. Definitely. Thank you for the first like. Thank you. Can we get 2 likes? If you're just now joining, we're going to take a closer look at these coins. I'm so sorry, guys. My gloves are definitely needing some new ones. So those are in the mail. So I kind of jazzy up everything. Now, someone asked in the comments on my live yesterday, is it the the rare coin, is it based off the years? Now, to an expert, it might actually include more value to the coin, but for me, as a personal coin collector, the years on the actual coins are not necessarily the most important. What we're looking for are like mistakes, errors, machine errors. So I showed a coin yesterday. If you attended my live, I'll try to go live more frequently, maybe, maybe once a day. But I want to make sure I have content for you guys. We're actually at 1 like. Can we get 2 likes? So here's the actual coin that I went over like 50 mint coins on my live yesterday. Someone asked me when I will be live. I am definitely new to the YouTube community, but please drop a comment and we actually stick together and help each other along our journeys. So yesterday I showed this coin where there's no actual. It's like a misprint. So it's a 2006, guys, and there's no actual state on there, like D for Denver, whether it's small or large. Now, some critics say that the actual size of the minted state, which is D for Denver, or P, or sometimes I believe I know it's P and D, but there's no minted date, no minted state. So this is what we actually looking for. Sin City Bath Builders, yeah, really no mint marks. Bath Builders. So this is an example just to start out the video of what you guys will be looking for. Now, with the expertise, I believe they sell on Walmart, where you can actually see the if there's double die or strikes or something like that. The strikes obviously are misprinted by the actual machine. So go to YouTube University and actually look up. I wish I could link it in the video, but look up how these coins are actually manufactured and how important it is to add that there's no minted state on here. We are at 1 like. Can we get 2 likes? 10 combos for beginners and rare finds. Um, this actual individual. Thank you, Sin City, as being one of the top fans. If you just now joining, my name is Lucretia Brown, and we're gonna have an adventure with these coins today. But in the comments, someone commented that is not rare at all, liar. Wow. So I'm interested, Tan Combos. What would you consider as rare? Share in this community what is rare to you. Because unless you're an expert at this with the right tools, there's no way to actually identify unless you're using Google Chrome. So I wish that you guys tuned in yesterday. Like I said, please subscribe for more content and I'll do lives. But I wish that you guys subscribe. Actually caught my live yesterday. We went over some coins. Now, I'm sharing my personal coin collection, but of course, companies like NGS is so NGC or NGS is particularly one of the companies that you'll go to get them professionally graded. And with the if they're professionally graded, they receive like a certification number. So hey, 10 combos, if you're still on my live, you may just be right. Now, it is $25 per coin. It's $25 per coin. One of someone in the community pointed that out, that it's $25 per coin to get them graded. So I think that after going through YouTube University and being a personal coin collector for years, I think that this is one of the coins that I would risk my $25 to actually get them graded. Now I don't know what's in anybody's pocket, but if you guys actually tune in and subscribe and stay um, on my lives, like I said, we're a growing community. And I do post like 5 times a day. I have like 3 YouTube channels. One of them is Numis Nerd with the double D. Numis Nerd with the double D. And then, of course, subscribe to this channel. It's lit. Somebody needs to hear this. But absolutely, 10 combos. I'm not an expert. I'm just sharing my personal collection. Now, when I do go on lives, you guys will see that I've already uploaded a closer visual for you guys. Um, but this one right here, um, some of the commenters are, some of the people in the community are saying that it may be by the day, but you guys really don't know. And someone in the comments actually mentioned that that KERA is channel 13, but what they do is tell you how to deal with antiques. So on these dollar coins, you will see kind of like the 1800s. Now, 10 combos, if you're still with me, definitely we are a community here, so we share our knowledge together. But I don't believe that I don't believe that this would not be something that I'll take a chance to get graded. It has no minted state in the bottom right. Um, but this one right here, I've already uploaded these coins. These are the coins that I uploaded from the first time that I started actually uploading content to YouTube. And if you guys do subscribe, like I said, right now I'm featuring like quarters, dimes, and nickels, and then kind of focusing in on it's almost like cryptocurrency or Bitcoin, but just starting off small with actually creating content. Hopefully, I get better, but you'll see like model numbers. The model numbers are these pre-cut model labels that's on eBay for 14.99, and then I did share with you these coin slabs. So if you'd like to start doing what I'm doing, definitely drop comments and we can actually work together and just share our journey. I'm not an expert. I'm just sharing my personal collection, you guys. So Sloppy Stack said it's not supposed to. Do not GR. I don't know what that means, but thank you for being one of the top fans. Um, is not supposed to. Sloppy Stacks, I think you coming through for me. I don't know, but we're at one like, guys, and hopefully we can get to 500 subscribers. If we get to 500 subscribers to this evening, I will actually set a schedule to upload. I mean, to go live every Tuesdays and Thursdays, but we have to get up to 500 subscribers, guys. But for example, I have a personal collection of like pennies or Lincoln coins. Now, like I said, it may just look like 1 cent, but as an example, I'm not going over the Lincoln pennies today. Some of them I may, but these are some I've already uploaded. But this is an example, and then of course, if you have the tool, you'll take a closer look and see a double die. But like I said, it's my personal collection. Here's a dollar coin that I uploaded. Now I've been uploading content for about close to 3 months now. Like I said, you guys can check me out on Facebook, Lucretia Brown. It's a yellow and I think a yellow and black duck, yellow, black, or white duck on Facebook, and I upload 5 times a day. So we're just gonna showcase these. If you guys like what you see, please subscribe. And like I said, if we get up to 500 subscribers, then I'll make a schedule and go live every Tuesday and Thursday. But we got to get up to 500 subscribers. So right now we are at 1 like. Can we get 2 likes? Now this is a 1996, guys. This is part of my personal collection. I started 3 months ago uploading content after actually using Google Chrome to kind of visualize the price range of my actual coin. So if you don't know, use Google Chrome, upload a picture of your coin, and then resources will actually come up and you can kind of price range your actual coin. But unless you get it graded, it has no definite set in stone, which you still had an opportunity to sell on eBay, but I think some coins are worth actually getting them graded. Legend is told is that what someone received about $10,000 for one Lincoln U.S. coin, guys. $10,000. And like I said, if you just now joining, my name is Lucretia. I am sorry, I do not have any gloves right now, but we are working on that along with the actual speaker for my lives. Like I said, if we get up to 500 subscribers, I will go live every Tuesday and Thursday. And if you like my content, please like and share and subscribe, guys. So for this actual quarter, um, the reverse side, which we're looking at now, is typically something that's more than likely is going to be printed on a coin on a quarter. Now you will see in quarters and nickels where there you can most commonly find different designs, but on the Lincoln coins, I've out of 5 mint rolls. So let's see. I did 5 mint rolls. You can find all of the uploads on my social media. Take a closer look, engage, and like I always say, happy whatever day it is, happy Sunday. So I've already uploaded like 5 minted rolls. There's 50. You can do the same thing as I do. My best suggestion is to get these pre-cut model labels that's available on eBay, or you can order them directly from my Facebook account. Um, so um, we're doing 50 times 5. So you'll find 250 videos on my Facebook account, and then throughout my actual channels, you can actually take a closer look. So I just thought I'd do the calculation with you guys today. Like I said, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. If we get up to like 500 subscribers, then I'll go ahead and schedule where I go live every Tuesday and Thursday, and especially Saturday night live around 11 o'clock. That's set in stone. So if you do want to catch my, oh wow, if, we're having a little bit of trouble, guys. Let's see if we can tighten this up. Oh, we're having a little bit of trouble. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with it. Alright, we're gonna make this a little bit tighter. I'm actually doing this from my phone, so thank you guys for bearing with me. I don't know what's wrong with it. Alright, there we go, guys. Thank you for hanging in there. We're at 1 like. Can we get 2 likes? Like I said, if we get up to 500 subscribers, I'm definitely going live on Saturdays at 11 p.m. So, but here's the 1996. I'm not an expert, as a disclaimer. I just like to. I started 3 months actually uploading coins as my content on YouTube. Some people actually vibe to it. It gives them a great idea. Don't forget the pre-cut model labels. And then some others don't see the value. But if you do see value in my content, please subscribe. Like I said, this is a 1996. I actually specialize in the Lincoln coins. Now, I'm not an expert, but we want to look for strikes and double dies. Like I said, use Google Chrome. I've already uploaded these coins once before, but this is a 1990 Liberty. Um, Mostly you're looking for strikes and double dies, and like I said, this is the most common print on the reverse side of a quarter. Coin collectors are actually doing quarters and nickels. Right now, I am doing Lincoln coins, but like I said, when it's special editions or features, you'll see me going live and share my personal collection with you guys. Hi, James, Selick. Uh, are you guys still with me? And thanks for being one of the top fans as well. Can we get 2 likes, you guys? Can we get 2 likes? So right here on the reverse side, now like I said, each you can find most commonly that quarters and nickels have different reverse sides, and it just means an era in history. That's all that means. So for me to actually identify what this symbolizes, of course, we'll go to Google Chrome. Um, and as far as the worth of them, now thank you for 2 likes. But as far as the worth of the coins, guys, make sure you get subscribe to this channel, and we as a community the best alternative. So we catch each other lives and actually value what could be rare and what's just simply not something that you would chance $25 to get them graded. So um, now in here, you'll notice that the coins actually look a little bit different. So this says D for Denver. Sometimes you'll see P. Rarely will you see P. But this is 2018. I don't know what era in history. I don't naturally study the actual quarters. Um, but you'll see a special edition or a feature. We're going to move on to the next. Like I said, take a closer look by subscribing to this YouTube channel right now. And I'll actually go live Saturday at 11 p.m., which is a good time to actually stream if you're just starting out and have a small community uh, on your YouTube channel. So right here is 2006. This is actually South Dakota. Now, what you'll see is like the 1889. and it kind of goes into politics. I do not. I love actually looking at these coins, but you'll see two dates on the actual quarter. If you just now joining, my name is Lucretia Brown. I go live every Saturday at 11 p.m. And I would like to build a community where we share each other knowledge and help each other grow. Now I typically do, like I said, Lincoln coins, and here's the example to me of the $25 that I would risk and actually get them graded, guys. Some people shared that they're concerned about not receiving their coins back, but honestly, I think at least like 99% of the time you'll get them graded and they'll send it back to you or even make you an offer. So I don't know that process. If you do know that process and have gotten a coin actually graded, definitely hit up the comments and share. Like I said, if I get up to 500 subscribers, then every Tuesday and Thursday I will go live and you guys can actually share. We can actually go live together. I don't have anyone that I can go live with, but you can follow me on Facebook at Lucretia Brown. I created these pre-cut model labels that's available on eBay. And what I actually do for now, I'm actually doing Lincoln coins, but as example of today, you'll see that I actually go over other coins like quarters, nickels, and dimes. But these pre-cut model labels can be found on eBay. Honestly, to be honest with you guys, when I first started, I did not know what I was doing. I just started uploading coins. So right here, as these little coin slabs, you see many of them. I started off just like that. I started off with the coin slabs, and then I created these pre-cut model labels, and they come by the thousands. So you receive like 1,020 pieces for only $14.99. I only ship in the U.S., which is North America, USA, which is North America for now. But hopefully we grow as a community. So like I said, I started about like 3 months ago uploading, and you get these different types of interactions in the community, where some people have different attributes about coin collecting. So this is just my personal collection, but we're gonna go ahead and like you see, this is when I first started out. This is the date. April 21st, 2000. This year I started uploading coins. It's real easy. Like, one thing I want to share with you guys, we're gonna get back to my personal coin collection, but the actual difficulties trying to make quality content and struggle with storage or struggle with maybe trying to invent ads or something with posting these coins with the pre-cut model labels. You don't have to do that. Most of the time I'm in the bed or making errands and actually posting. I don't have to remember to vlog. I don't have to remember to do anything. If we get up to 500 subscribers, guys, I will go live every Tuesday, Thursday, and of course definitely Saturday night at 11 p.m. So we have Bala Raju. I have a USA, UK, H, and coins. How can I find out their value among coin collectors? I'm speaking from India. Okay, now I am actually, thank you for commenting. Like I said, we are at 2 likes. Can we please get a 3? And if you are just now joining in, if we get up to 500 subscribers, you definitely can catch me live. Um, but yeah, I'm actually in Texas, so I have never traveled outside of the United States, USA. I've never traveled, so to get them graded, some people can been coin collectors, but like I said, it has to receive that certification number. So you can get them graded. Like I said, someone commented earlier that they didn't believe what I was saying, but we're looking for misprints. Just like misprint in material like clothing or maybe earrings or shoes or something, they usually sell at a lower price. But with coins, they actually sell at a higher price. So this is an example to me by my naked eye what you look for, and this has no actual state. It don't have D for Denver or P or anything. It just has 2006. So this is a risk that I would take to actually pay $25 and get it graded, guys. Um, so, but this will be an example because, I mean, nobody's going to do it for you. If you go and get them graded and they don't receive a certification number, then there's no reason to get them graded and they'll buy them from you. So, this is an example of what I'm talking about, guys. There may be other coin collectors. I met someone that's been in the game for like 50 years, but as far as professionalism, they're not graded until they receive their certification number. None of my coins have certification number, but I may do a live to show, when they're graded, or even if I have an offer. But we have to search through the actual coins. Um, and see which one we think is better off to get graded and to invest. So we're gonna place these back into the coin slab, you guys. Um, and this is some of my first uploads. Now, if you caught my live yesterday, you'll see where I talk about the pre-cut model labels and then how I actually collect. So most coin collectors, skeptics say, most coin collectors do quarters and nickels, but I started off with actual Lincoln coins, like pennies. Of course, I'm not walking around with $1 million. I'm not walking around with nothing. But what I actually created was these pre-cut model labels, and you have to get into coin collecting and actually upload your content. It'll actually give you a head start, guys. So Lucas P said, "Thank you guys for being top fans. We're at like 2 likes, guys. Can we get to 3 likes?" Lucas P says, "Bala, how ancient are we talking? I mean, USA coins can't be that ancient. We're not looking for ancient. If you're talking about ancient, we're talking about, for example, if you watch those shows that come on and people come with their antiques. Now, one rule of thumb, I know I don't have any gloves that are slaughtered, but one rule of thumb is when you're dealing with antiques, you don't want to clean them. You want to handle them with gentle care, and you want to get them graded. So I was watching in Texas, it's KERA, Channel 13. I don't know what it is out there for you guys, but it's Channel 13. And a guy bought an antique, and it was over $500,000, guys. So when it comes to these lives, videos, I mean, we have to stick together so that we can actually help each other go along with our journey. But this is just my personal coin collection, guys. We're at 5 likes. Can we get 6 likes? I told you guys if we get up to like 500 subscribers every Tuesday and Thursday, guaranteed, and then and on Saturday at 11 p.m. Uh, Lucas P, I was responding to Bala, the comment above me. Oh, okay, thank you. Um, okay. All right, sorry about that, Lucas P. I definitely want to be engaged with you guys. So, but here's the actual dime. Like I said, this is my personal collection. Thank you guys for tuning in and staying with me. But here's the dime right here. Now you see above the actual head where um the actual hair, like I said, the strikes and double dyes, like every time I think about getting them graded, I think it's a scale. There's a scale that they actually go by. But I'm just showcasing my personal collection. Hi, Mark Lester. Thank you for joining. If we get to 500 subscribers, guys, I will go live every Saturday. I don't know how to put the actual words on the screen, but thank you for the hearts. Um, so right here, I may have to take it off of camera. It looks like the 1983. D for Denver. I am not a grading company, you guys. I just showcase my personal collections. And if you like to do what I do, just stay tuned by subscribing and any questions that you may have. So on my lives, you're seeing me actually share my personal collection. But if you subscribe, you can take a closer look. And like I said, if we get up to 500 subscribers, then I'll go live every Tuesday and Thursday. How do go by getting my coins graded? I'm new at coin collecting, but I think I got some good coins I needed to be graded. Hey, start off with Google Chrome, man. Start off with Google Chrome, Alfredo. Alfredo. Yeah, start off with Google Chrome like I did. If you want to post content like I do, which is my pre-cut model labels with the coins, you can order them on eBay for only $14.99. But I'm just going over my personal collection, and these little reverse designs on the coins, you can actually look it up in Google Chrome and it'll let you know what in history, or what happened or what changed or who made or created something. um Now I would always like to create like an application. um One day I want to create like the software for people to actually use. I think it would be imperative. If you want to know how to have a shot at making like software through a grant real easy, let me know in the comments. Show us the difference with the regular dime. Show you the difference with the regular dime. To me, to the naked eye, Richard, Um, shout out to all you guys for the likes and actually staying on board. But with a regular dime, this is a regular dime. Just like when you see the actual eagle, this is not a regular quarter, but if you listen to the actual AM stations, they let you know more like statistics and what's going on in industries. So that's how somewhat I keep up with what's going on. But for now, this could be, I don't think to the naked eye that this is going to be a coin that I would risk paying $25 to go get it graded. you know, now, yeah, so this is not a coin that I would not even by the day, guys. If you guys have been rocking with me since day one, you'll know that I uploaded like a 1919 penny. And I mean, to have a 1919 penny, that's good. That's right, you know? And if you have like coin collectors or something, it is based off them. So that's just like when you're looking at an advertisement, guys. It's not really how or what they do, but if you can actually use it. And like I always say, if the challenge is too big, start out small, guys. Easy content creation with these coins, your personal collection. You save up for about 4 to 5 years, you have about $400 to $500. Very simple, guys. But these are my personal collection. I am not a professional. I only take the risk on coins that I see that has a representation, a misprint, which is this is an example. So you'll see that I actually upload Lincoln coins, but today we're just going over them. So that would be an actual regular dime. Typically, you can find this print on any typical dime. Now, when we go to the quarter, you see here, I believe this is Washington, but besides that, I'm not a professional grading company, guys. NGC is. That's you can look anyone up that's local. But on here, the reverse side. Now, this is what coin collectors are looking for. They keep them in slabs, and then as far as like an ancient coin in in I wouldn't know. I don't think it's by the actual date unless you're selling on a B2B scale. So the actual day of B2B scale, maybe somebody will drop in the comments if they actually sold a coin for thousands of dollars, guys. I wish that you guys would have caught my other live, but like for example, this nickel here. This is traditional. Now, a closer look, you have to have special utensils or glasses to look and know what to look for. It's never too late to start, but this is something that I haven't actually studied as far as on Google Chrome and get them graded. But everyone seems to want them always, their coins always to get graded. Do not wash your coins. Thank you for 5 likes. Thank you. Can we get 6? And if we get up to 500 subscribers, I'm gonna actually go live, and we'll get better and better together, guys. But this right here, like this nickel, I wouldn't tell you to get graded. Now, another step, another keynote is I probably would get this graded, this actual quarter here, not for the 1959, not for the 2008, but for the reverse design, guys. I don't only have this actual one device that I can use to for content, but if I had another device that was faster, I would just upload, take a picture, like so. Maybe have a black or white background, very sleek, and then upload it, and it'll pull up like if it's on YouTube, all across Google services, it'll pull up information resources. So some of these coins, if you was on here on my live last night, please subscribe because you never know when I go live. You never know, and we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna get better, and we're gonna share each other the journey together. But last night I actually showed um, of my personal coin collection. I'm not a professional. I just do coin collecting and post content. But there was like 3 to 4 Lincoln coins that I want. I wish I could show you guys now, but I don't want to kind of be everywhere. But those are going to be the example. Even a 2024, they're looking for dents and doubles out that's authentic. That was made a mistake by, it's a misprint by the machine. That simple. A misprint by the machine, guys. But so difference with the regular dime. Um, let's see, Richard, if you're still with me. We're at 5 likes. I'm sorry. I would like to get 6 likes. And if you guys are watching, stay tuned for more. We get to 500 subscribers, guys. 500 subscribers. And the content will get better and better and better. But my gloves are actually butchered. So I'm sorry that I'm not touching these with care, which is it's a common practice that you need like cotton gloves, and right now waiting on them to be delivered. But these 2 dimes here, I don't see where is it has a minted state. It has the year 2021 Liberty. On the reverse side is the actual side that means the most in quarters, nickels, and dimes, and also Lincoln pennies. But here's 2 dimes side by side, Richard, if you're still um, with us, and they look to the naked eye. I don't. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Can we please get to 6 likes? Um, they look just about the same. Now, always visualize. I don't know what it's called, but an actual assembly line that people actually say, hey, we got to get that out of there. Now, some may have actually slipped through, but here's 2 dimes, Richard. Please drop a comment down below if you are a coin collector and you actually upload coins or you would like to start uploading coins. Let me know if you have trouble with keeping up. But these are 2 dimes. To the naked eye, my personal coin collection, they're just about the same. There's really nothing you see there on the right side though. Um, yeah, we have to get a professional in here, guys. But these are the typical dimes, reverse side. Let me see if I can dig into, I don't know, dig into one of the coins that I'm talking about. So these are the coins that I went live about. I described what I actually do, how I started. Ask questions, guys. Do not be afraid. We're a family in this community. Richard said, "What makes you special?" I'm not looking for them to be special. I'm looking to meet a need in the community, and we thrive together. So that's actually my mission. Can I get 7 likes? We're at 6. So it's not about being special. I mean, it's a funny story how it actually started, but I don't want to bore you guys with that. I want you guys to have fun. We actually answer each other questions in the comments. If I don't know, somebody knows. But here's the example. Here's the pre-cut model labels. If you are a coin collector, I don't know, but I struggled the first month of actually creating and uploading content, guys. If we get to 500 subscribers, you guys will learn the secret that I found just by uploading from the comfort of your bed, guys. But anyways, here's a song. Here's a song that I actually went ahead and now if you see this is the model number and how I keep up with them. Right now, I'm not doing data entry on the computer. I'm actually just writing them down. So you'll see 0721. You'll see 0701. This is me keeping up for you guys to meet you guys halfway or even all the way with content creating. But to moving forward, this is the coin. The model number is 0194. If you subscribe, guys, or hit the like button, you can catch my lives and see what I do with these pre-cut model labels. They non-stick, no mess. Order them on eBay or actually follow me on Facebook, Lucretia Brown, and you can order them straight from the actual links that I post. Very beautiful, very simple. It doesn't take anything to post 5 times a day on different platforms. But I marked this coin, guys, moving forward. I marked this coin. This is a 1978. I marked this coin because when you use Google Chrome or Google services, they have internal and external services. So external is like extensions. So if you have like a Dell computer or a Microsoft or something like that, you'll see where extensions are offered, and they just kind of detail with where you don't have to. You minimize how many times you have to sign in, how many times you have to go to this device, that device. So this is just a prime example. But as you can see from my live last night, if we get up to 500 subscribers, guys, I am going to celebrate with you guys and also make sure that we stay close together so we can profit from our actual investment. Um, so that's what I'm actually here to do is maximize the potential of the community. We always want to be a development. But this is another one. This is 0670. To get started, guys, drop a comment and say Google Chrome. Somebody put in the comments Google Chrome. So according to resources, this coin right here is worth 1.8 million. This is my personal collection that I showcased last night on my live, but um it says 1.8. This is up to 1.8 million. Um and then you see another one. This is 2014. This one also has no mint state, guys. Please subscribe to this channel for more content. If we get up to 500, I'll go live every Saturday at 11 p.m. And thank you guys for sticking in with me. Please hit that like button. But for example, these are the coins that I've already pre-marked. And I just get like a little small paper, mark them so that when in the future, years to come, I've saved over 500, $600 in these coins. It was actually somebody that saved like a $500,000 by saving the coins, guys. And then you can flip that. It takes money to make money, and that's all I'm saying. So just drop Google Chrome in the comments, guys. But that's how I actually speculate sometimes which coins that I would like to have graded. So I'm sorry that you guys missed the live, but if you subscribe, you can actually catch the live and take a closer look at these coins. We had some community engagements yesterday. It was lit, guys. Stay lit. Um, so yeah, these I don't know if you're still with me. Hi, Wiki. Hold on. We Cornishia. I hope I didn't butcher that. And all due respect, one love, one sound, one mind. Richard, thank you for still being with me. What makes your dime special? Um, Elaborate on that, Richard. What do you mean? What makes the dime special? Are you looking to sell your coin? Because the first step, I've been coin collecting for 5 or 6 years, and then as far as my expertise, someone may know better. It may work different for somebody. As a disclaimer, this is my personal collection, but um, these dimes, I wouldn't risk $25 each to get them graded. There's nothing to the naked eye. It's really a chance, a Game of Thrones, I guess. But these right here are typical. Another example, these nickels right here. I think it's something governmental. But yeah, these nickels right here. Would you get them graded, guys? Why are you? The reason why I'm saving them, I think, is a great present to give for a graduation. So if you guys on my live, you know that I saved coins for 5 to 6 years. I let them set up. I didn't make content with them, and I lost a lot of opportunities. But I'm regaining traction. But I mean, I gave it to my son. I gave this like big old burl size, this big burl size coins, right? And he actually cashed them out, guys. But this time, this is for my children graduation, and they'll learn the value of making content, actually, and start out investing small, and then have something to cherish later on. So it ended up being about 4 to 500 that I saved in about 5 and 6 years. But I didn't get into creating content and uploading until about 3 months ago. So I think the date was April. So May, June, July. So yeah, 3 months, guys. If that answers your question, what are you saving yours for, Richard? Thank you for staying tuned. Um, but I hope that that answers you guys' question. If we get up to 500 subscribers, guys, this is a 1994. Um, it doesn't. This is a memorial. This is something that I would not risk actually paying $25 for to get them great professionally graded. So I don't know how. I guess a good question would be that I would think of is how do you know the professional that you actually hired is legit? That is a good question to ask. If someone were to ask that in the comments, I think that you can start off local, look them up. I mean, the internet is very big, and then go from there. But as a self grading, if I upload this to Google Chrome, I mean, I think this is like it looks like a torch and maybe some type of flowers or something like that. Maybe it was a commencement or something happened in history. I'm sorry, you guys, but I'm only working from one device. So if I could take another device and we can have a little bit of fun, maybe that what I can do to increase the quality of the content for you guys. I am waiting on my gloves. But yeah, we see like two dimes that are like similar to the naked eye. It looks like I wouldn't do the $25 if I was like starting out. And then you have these two nickels. Um, so why are you saving yours? I hope that that answered you guys' questions. We are at 8 likes. can we get to 10 likes, guys, and 500 subscribers? I mean, it can be so fun, guys. I hope that answers you guys' questions. I don't know. Uh-oh, please. Oh my gosh. Let me see. I don't know if 10 combos is still with me. But I hope that it answered your question, guys. Mark Lester, good question. Okay, so here's how it started. I was sitting in the car, and I was actually, I don't want to bore you guys, but long story short, I was sitting in the car, and I had seen like this advertisement, and I was like, you know something, I cannot afford it, but I've been trying to make quality content that's easy to do by yourself, without skits, without remembering this or anything, just very easy. And so, these actual coins that I'm showing you, yes, to be exact, this my first, the first videos that I uploaded was my personal change, guys. My personal change from like laying around from years. I said, how can I actually make money? It take money to make money, so why not invest some of my time to see how it works? And I invented these pre-cut model labels that you can find on eBay, or you can actually follow me on Facebook, which is Lucretia Brown. It has like a black and yellow duck, or a black and white yellow duck. Um, and you can order from my Facebook channel. I'm the individual that actually created like Happy Whatever Day It Was. It's lit. Somebody needs to hear this. Just putting out positive energy for an audience that I would like to actually, you know, go with our journey together. But these are the pre-cut model labels. But to answer your question, Mark Lester, yes, I started out. These are an example of how I started out. So I didn't have no pre-cut model labels. I was falling behind at receiving calls or questions about coins that I had posted. That's why I said I run into people. I wanna see if any coin collectors are on live with me. And could you please tell me, like, what are some of the weaknesses you feel like as being a coin collector, and maybe if you're went along and made content, does these pre-cut model labels actually deserves a purpose to meet for you guys? So please drop a comment. But yeah, this is my personal change. We're gonna go ahead and put back. I personally like doing Lincoln coins. They're much easier to grade at home. But if you do have ancient coins, I wouldn't go to a coin grading company. I will go somewhere where they actually showcasing um, a variety of possible antiques. Never get it repaired. Do not clean it. And I say those things because I love watching Channel 13, guys. Can we get to 9 likes? We're going to place these coins back. And I mean, if you guys would like for me to stay on the live, please subscribe, and I can actually go over some of the coins. I've been doing Lincoln coins because, first of all, I am not rich, guys. As you can see, I'm not rich. But if you're thinking about like kind of investing money for advertising, please wait, subscribe to this channel, and catch my lives, guys. As I always say, it's lit, and somebody needs to hear this, guys. But if you're new, just please subscribe to catch my lives, and we'll have a little bit of fun. I've already kind of thought about how I can exemplify what I actually started 3 months ago. Here's another one. I don't want to mix them, but I mean, doing content, creating content, uploading coins without model labels. I mean, I'm not even trying to upsell. Like, that was very tricky. So it took me like some months to develop an actual system so I can provide content every day. It's is pretty much like, I mean, you could do this from the comfort of your own home. Here's another dime, guys. Here's a penny, but this dime, um, it's common. All the coins. Now, this pocket change that I started out with, yes, it's pocket change, but this pocket change that I evolved from, I went from just uploading pocket change to actually collecting these Lincoln pennies, guys. Very easy to start out. We're going to keep going over some of these coins, but they're just not more exciting than actual Lincoln coins. Hopefully, you guys subscribe. I hope you do, to get quality content and we have fun together. I hope that you guys start your uploading. But this is why I like the Lincoln coins. This is a 1 penny for 1 cent, and you can make thousands of off of one coin. Although it's like $25 to get them graded though. NTP. Hi, thank you for joining my live. NTP, Mark Lester, Richard Toming. Sorry, Tomin Aga. Tomin Aga. I may have to just work on it and just keep at it. But these are common coins, guys. I wouldn't actually risk getting these graded. We're gonna put these back in the coin slabs that you can find on eBay for like under $25. I mean, if you really would like to showcase your collection and get it out there. Not only was I able to launch my personal coin collecting content, I was also able to kind of see where we are when it comes to like life insurance, where we are when it comes to content, and actually providing valuable information, guys. Now, I'm only human. I am not. I mean, I hit 3.14 yes on my TSI, but I mean, this is just my personal coin collection, guys. Um, this is my collection right here. These these pennies. This is just pocket change. I thought I should go on live. We are at 8 likes, guys. Can we get 9 likes? Can we get 9? That is spectacular. Thank you guys for your engagement. You said Richard said pennies are discontinued too, so it should go up. Okay, so maybe so. I did hear that pennies are discontinued, but you wouldn't believe you wouldn't believe how many of these guys that I have. And I mean, when push come to shove, I wanted to create content, and most coin collectors get like quarters and nickels and stuff, and you're really taking a chance. Like if you go to like a banking facility and say, hey, I want this amount, or I want these type of coins, there's no way of telling what you're gonna end up with. Thank you for the 11 likes. There's no way, and please subscribe, there's no way of telling what coins are actually in there. um there's no telling. It's just a Game of Thrones. Hey, I would like to try. I like to upload. I like to order. Whatever you like to do, we support each other. Um, so we have Bink Scott number 9. Hello. That was real sweet. We're at 11 likes. So here's another. I don't know if you guys are still from the time that I began the live, but here, right here, I mean, I don't see any misprint as of now, but I mean, if you use Google Chrome, it'll tell you what this symbol, this reverse side actually means. It will actually tell you what it means. To get it graded, like I said, I actually stay up to date with the AM station about news and stuff like that. Um, Professionals say that a rare coin has to be graded. So I think it's received some type of certification number, but that is pretty cool. Whatever it is, it says 2013. I don't naturally look at the date, but if you have an ancient coin, go to I wouldn't go to get it graded. I would actually go to like an antique show and see if they can grade it. Now I'm in Texas, guys, and on my Facebook, one interesting thing on my Facebook, if you do follow me, not only do you get quality content with like model numbers and coins and stuff, but you also travel around DF Dub. Like it's so cool. Please follow me on my Facebook account. It has like a yellow and white duck with a number 305 376 0840, guys. That's how you know that's my Facebook account. But I take you guys regionally around Dallas Fort Worth. I mean, we have like cities that's called Cool. What other cities do we have? We have cities that are Roseshire, Guiley, Keene. I mean, you are definitely, if you're not from the region of Dallas, Fort Worth, and you would like to get to know some of the cities, definitely follow me. It's towns that you will never ever think of. Never. Like, there's a city called Atlanta, Texas. I never heard of it, but if you follow me on Facebook, man, it's so spectacular. So, these are around the quarters that the bankers do not know what quarters are in what rows, so that breaks it down even more. Start with Google Chrome. Start with Google Chrome. It's $25. Thank you guys for the 12 likes too. Bink Scott says, Mark, do do you update your red book every year? Hmm. I'm a small content creator, guys. This is just my personal collection, but yeah, I don't know if I would start coin collecting like that because I kind of developed this system with the pre-cut model labels to actually be able to know what you're modeling. Just like if you go to a retail store and they may be selling whatever brand clothes that you're interested in, but you want to see them on a model, it stands out. So with these pre-cut model labels that I made for hopefully coin collectors, that it meets the needs if you would like to start showcasing your coins on social media. So it was a great idea at the time. I hope that you guys start making easy content and actually start making lives. But if we get up to 500 subscribers, I don't know who's rocking with me ever since I started the live, but my name is Lucretia Brown, and if we get up to like 500 subscribers, then I will start going live every Tuesday and Thursday. You can definitely catch me on Saturday at 11 p.m., guys. It's going down. Meet me in a club. Y'all remember that song? Shout out to DF Dub with the hardest working people in the community. So another example, this is like the actual quarters. So in the role set, you get like 40 quarters, right? Okay. Now, I don't know about you guys, but we need those model numbers so that if you're advertising on social media and you are showcasing your personal coin collection, pocket change, or something, and you're leaving your number, well, when they call, how are you guys going to reference to what they're talking about? So I remember I received a call, guys. This is like with my pocket change. I started out with my pocket change. These are coin slabs, a clear. But I started out with my pocket change, and somebody actually called because I left my number, and I'm like, hey, I don't know what coin it is. I don't know. And mind you, I got like 5 channels. I'm starting out with 5 YouTube channels, guys. and only three are retaining people's attention. I have like five, but so anyways, here's the story. Like, and he calls and asking me about the coin. Well, guess what? That's what made me create the pre-cut model labels, guys. Get into it. But like I said, with the quarters and dimes, this is part of my pocket change. We see different symbols. Like I said, use Google Chrome to identify what era in history took place and why this coin was minted with this reverse design. So you see both designs. I think this is kind of like a bird, of course, or something like that. I can't quite remember every one of them because, mind you, I'm uploading 5 times a day to 4 different social media platforms, guys, and sometimes I can't look up each and every coin, but maybe I can prepare for my lives more like that. Like, write each and every coin that I'm going to showcase and then talk about it, especially when I start featuring quarters, guys. So don't think, if you subscribe right now, don't think that it's just going to be Lincoln coins. It's going to be quarters, dimes, nickels, $2 bills. You guys can do the same. But what I was showing here was in the quarters, most coin collectors, I don't know what platforms I did hear about, what not. Can we get up to 13 likes, guys, if you like the content? But most coin collectors are doing quarters and nickels. You get less, you know. But here's the 1979. I think that yeah, it says $1. I'm not gonna ever like spend this coin or any of my coins unless I have to. But I do know that the actual pennies uh are worth could be worth thousands, guys. Can we get like 13 likes and 500 subscribers? I will go live. We will have fun, and I will brine each other, um, brine the waves for our ideas. But this is just my personal pocket change that I first started uploading. I am working. I do have like a tablet, guys, but it'll take some work so we can actually like try to. Well, I would need a phone. I think I have a phone. I may actually do that, but it may. I don't know how it will work out, guys. But all these quarters have different symbols. Drop in the comments if you know what these symbols actually mean. Um, so this looked like a race car, and it has 1816 Indiana. So something in time happened in Indiana, and I guess maybe updated in 2002 or something like that. And then on this one, we have like a double, not a double print, but like it's really cool. And then it has like a fence, and then someone's like something. Um, and then this one has a bird. I am so sorry. My gloves are a disaster, guys. Whenever you're showcasing your coins, you need cotton gloves. They are in the mail on the way. But if we can get to 500 subscribers, guys, please help me to get to 500 subscribers. We're almost there, but please help me get to 500 subscribers, guys. Uh, so as you can see, these coin slabs are actually have about 4 or 5 in there. I didn't know what I was doing. Like, before I actually started making content, uploading content with these coins, um I wasn't never I didn't never see anybody like the algorithm actually pushing it out to me. If you want to know how to get your title just right for your actual content, if you are a small content creator, I can help with that. Just drop a question in the comments, guys. Just drop a comment in a question in the comments. And we are at 12 likes. Can we go to 13 likes, guys? We're just gonna put this back in a coin slab, um, and save them for later. Um, so I don't know if you can go to your banking facility and actually ask for the silver coins. Now, just as a reminder, I used to have to go to the laundromat, right? And some laundromats have these silver coins. I don't know much about it. If you know, please drop a comment. I don't even know who's here. Is it Roosevelt or something like that? But you can even see the detail with the glasses. So I was actually washing, and the place that I used to wash, they used to always give me like these gold coins. Now these are worth $1. I am a lunatic over $2 bills, guys, but very easy. If you need the material to make content, just go to your local banking facility. As for the roll sets, I tell you the truth, the most common roll sets are for quarters and nickels. I started off with Lincoln coins. I am not rich, guys, but Mark Lester says hold your coins by the edge. Okay, tips every day. Tips every day. Let's go. Let's get it. 13 likes. Can we get 14 likes? Subscribe to this channel. I hope that by the end of this week, I'm at 500 subscribers, guys. Uh, but yeah, and thank you, Lester, as a reminder. You guys are magnificent. Will let me know how to properly showcase my personal collection. I am not a professional. I just started finding good content with uploading content about coins and creating a community. If you just now joining, can we get to 500 subscribers, guys? And catch my lives late night on Saturday at 11 p.m., guys. Please subscribe. Now, this one has the actual peach. Looks like a peach. It has 1788 Georgia on the coin. Sometimes you will see on the reverse side, if it's not the eagle, then you'll see on the reverse side where it has the state. So something happened in 1788 and something was recognized, I can't see them, in 1999. So something drastic. So it looks like a picture of like some leaves, justice. So it's always a movement, guys. We're at 13 likes. Can I get a 14 likes? And please subscribe to this channel if you like this content. We're gonna make this even more thrilling, and we're gonna see if I can prepare once a week to actual quarters. So stay tuned and subscribe. We're gonna go over quarters, and I'll try to get some more of these gold coins. Like I said, I fell on hard times, and I had to go to laundromat to wash. So imagine that. But they used to give out these type of coins along with quarters, and I kept some of them. I absolutely kept some of them. I do have like $2 bills, and then as this pocket change, you'll see that I did a little bit of Lincoln. I just fell in love with the Lincoln coins. I do not think it takes that much to make content on these social media platforms, guys. Thank you for 14 likes. Thank you for 14 likes. Please like, share, and subscribe. So let's see here. And thank you, Lester, Mark Lester. I'm working on the gloves. I'm gonna hold it by the tip, have cotton gloves, and someone actually commented that they like and love my lives. So they want me to go live more often. Comment down below if you like for me to go live more often. Please subscribe. Timothy Diaz mentioned the peach recognition and pass. LOL. Right. Right. So do you collect quarters, Timothy? Every one of them, I'm telling you, I upload to 4 social media platforms on a day-to-day basis, guys. This is like a full part-time job, but it pays off because it actually does pays off. But this is a 1982. This is something that I just had laying around, and I uploaded it. Like I said, if you would like to take a closer look on my Facebook, you'll find all 250 uploads in one place, along with your availability, the availability to order these pre-cut model labels for only $14.99. Without them, I'm actually lost. My content is legit, and I would love to make more quality content. But this is the memorial. Like I said, this is pocket change. I'm not a professional, and if you have any antique coins, it's best to go to antique antique vendor or show or something like that. If you're in Texas, you can actually maybe try to look up KERA. They usually host it on there, and then I do know that they say the tips that you guys are giving are actually good tips. But this is just pocket change. Hi, where can I change my coins? Good question, Letitia. Um, First step, I would say, and like I said, we are a community. Not one man stands alone. But ideally, what I would do, Letitia, is hopefully I'm saying your name right. Thank you for joining my live. But to go and get your coins graded, the first step is in your hands. So the first step is getting the coins in your hands. If you would like to make this as a small side hustle or a profession, you can upload your coins. You get all type of engagement in the community, and then it starts in your hands. So what I would do, the coins that you actually have that you see value in, upload them to Google Chrome, and it'll give you a brief description about the reverse side. If it has like these two pennies right here, if it don't have a reverse side that's different, because I've been doing Lincoln coins for about 3 months now. If it doesn't have a unique reverse side, that's number one. I will not try to get it. Actually, that's my first impression. I will not get it graded. It wouldn't even be in my mind. First of all, this memorial, or you'll either find the shield. The shield I know means a union on the back of the Lincoln coin. I wouldn't pay $25 each coin for these type of Lincoln coins. I would not. I am so sorry. I would not, as a personal coin collector. As a disclaimer, I'm not a professional grading company. But for on the front side, then I'll check the front side and see if I need to use Google. There's no reason. They have their minted state. They both look up here to have their minted state. They have the year. Um, this is the 82, and this is 2003. Some people may now. I'm like I said, we're here as a community. Some people actually may go ahead and try to get them professionally graded. These two coins here, for example. But for me, no, I would not. Now for the quarters, with the peach here, I may actually go to Google Chrome. It starts with in your hand. Take a picture, upload it, get a description, see what skeptics say. You'll have like other YouTube channels to collab with. You'll have like other actual servers, and when I mean servers, you can say like maybe CoinIn or Reddit or something like that. So that's how most people get started with the procedure of getting the coins graded. And then once you see it could be some type of potential, like the coin that I showed you guys earlier. I'm sorry if you just now joining, but the coins that I showed you guys earlier, that's something in the future that I will do and teach my children. Hey, save these coins here, and actually as technology advances, like they say, people are Like teens are building businesses off of AI. If you guys stay on my live, you can learn some of my trade secrets, some of my intellectual property about some of the industries that I make and touch on if you guys are in there. And like I said, we are a community. So if I don't know everything, but in the comments, you guys can definitely engage with each other. You guys can definitely engage with each other. So don't let me hold you back. I do not know everything. I do not know everything, guys, but I do know what I, as a personal coin collector, would take a risk. Um, but yeah, this is a peach. I wouldn't do it now for this gold coin. I would not, because sometimes if I would get a coin to be graded just off the year, Google Chrome will literally have to tell me, hey, certain amount of these was only produced, maybe 10, maybe 1, or something like that. Then of course that is a jackpot. Then of course I would get that graded, and I guess they make you an offer. I've never gotten a coin graded just yet, but if you guys stay tuned, that's something, that's a goal that I'm actually going to do. At least one, and if you haven't got started with uploading videos, upload one video, join my live, and let me know how these pre-cut model labels are a waste of time. Please let me know. uh so okay, so I guess you guys are engaging. Thank you for being top fans. Mark Lester, you guys are magnificent. So LL corn shops can be a big help for information also. Michael Kush says you have to submit it to PCGS or NGC. Yes, those are the two companies. Let me write that down. I was very organized. If you see the actual, if you guys see how I started out with making content and doing lives, I mean, I took a big leap of faith. But let me write that down. Uh, they told me 25. I don't know. Sorry about that, you guys. Can we get like 15 likes, please? Michael Kush, somebody in the community actually told me, um, somebody in, now I am in corn groups on Facebook, and, that's actually good because you can cross post if you are selling something or want to get something to meet a group of individuals. But, Michael Kush also said, I only grade error coins and high grade examples, or it's not worth doing. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, guys. That's exactly what that's exactly what I'm talking about, guys. So this is horrible. Okay, there we go. Sorry, guys. Uh so that's what I was actually doing. I am recording from my phone, guys, and it keeps saying that it's orientation. Alright, there we go. Whew. Alright, so we're definitely pulling in as a community. Thank you so much, Michael Kush, Mark Lester, for definitely joining the live and actually seeing a vision that I always wanted for us to all be together. This is just my personal collection, guys. If you're just not joining, my name is Lucretia Brown. I would like to get up to 500 subscribers and definitely have more engagement on the coins and being successful when selling them or getting them graded. So again, guys, remember I told you. Now this right here, this is a greater chance than this coin right here. This is a greater chance that there is rare or you can get uh paid for this type of coin here. So it looks like the buffalo and it says the United States 5 cents. Like I told you guys, coin collectors are personally going after quarters and nickels. And I don't know where they're showcasing it, so I'm sorry about the lack of information. But um, as we grow together, we'll see that these two differences. Which coin? Comment down below. Which coin would you more than likely go with to get it graded? Michael Kush said they have a speared bison variety of that coin. Okay, so this is a bison. Okay, and then I think I can't. I'm not a professional, but I would just more than likely out of these two coins, I would try to get this one. But you never know. You never know. And then here's the actual dime. This is my personal, like, spare change that I started out like uploading content, guys. It's a die crack ring through the coin. Which coin, Michael Kush? We're at 14 likes. Can we get 15? And if we get up to like 500 subscribers, the more subscribers I have, the more I believe I'll be able to work with, guys. So please subscribe to this channel. I see that you guys are actually hanging in there. So, oh, the bison. Okay. I mean, share with us in the community, Michael Kush, a little bit about your background. How long have you been into like coins? And tell us a little bit about your background. Hey Z, Rob, thank you for joining. Michael Kush commented that isn't the Spirit Bison variety, but if it was, it would have a die crack. Okay, all right. So we got a professional here, guys. You guys better drop comments. We are actually getting the ball rolling. We have Michael Kush in the comments. Shout out to Michael Kush. Shout out to Michael Kush. And here we have Mark Lester. Mark Lester commented, Mike knows what's up. Exactly. Mike knows what's up. Can we get to 15 likes, guys? 15 likes. So Mike actually come in and said about the bison and that if you guys are keeping up with the comments, oh come on, I'm just having so many technical problems. Okay, hopefully that works, guys. No moving. I'm so sorry. Thank you guys for staying on the live. Um, comment down below your experience on going live. Okay. All right, so I was trying to read the comments. I'm not gonna kind of scroll up because then I'll lose the actual video. But this is just fair change. Mike spoke about the bison and a variety. That's another vocabulary word that I can actually study on. So if you guys subscribe, I'll actually get it. Only get better and better and better and better. It reminds me of a radio host. A radio host. So, uh, all right, we have to wait. I don't want to tip this over. There we go. If you just now joining, please hit the subscribe button. If we get up to 500 subscriber, guys, I will go live every Tuesday and Thursday, and we'll get stronger and stronger. And maybe I see that when you go live, you have that opportunity to go live um, with someone else. So that should be fun as well, especially with Mike. We need Mike on a live with us. We definitely need an expert. That would be so tremendous if we can get together and go live and answer some questions in the community. Um, so we have some engagement with Mark Lester, Michael Cush. Michael Cush says, I'm not a professional, but I'm a big collector and bought and sold a lot over the past 20 years, guys. Get into it, guys. Check out Michael Cush and Mark Lester. MM said, You the only dime I'm looking for. That is absolutely right. If we get up to 500 subscriber, guys, please help me get up to 500 subscribers. And when I do my actual quarter um, personal coin collection, it will be magnificent if we can all join in together. Just engaging in the comments. It looks like Michael Cush. Now we got Dwayne Stafford. Just joined the live and commented. The coin channel says a bison nickel with a missing or partial leg missing is what coin collectors are looking for. Now, look, I went so far, Dwayne, to actually buying a magnifying glass. Now, only one time on Walmart app that I came close to buying this tool. I wouldn't know how to even work it. But if it's someone's profession and 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 maybe we can all help each other, you know. But I got like the magnifying glass because I thought it would help to identify. But hey, it you really going in at your own will by trying to get the coins um, graded. But we're gonna go ahead and place this back into the slab. It's about 4 to 5 coins. It should be. Like I said, guys, I'm showcasing the first coins that I actually made my content with. If you guys will subscribe, you'll see where I actually uploaded these coins. I didn't have these pre-cut model labels, which became very lethal when it came to actually uploading and showcasing the actual coins. Now, I'm not looking to sell, but I am looking to build a strong community where we stick together and make each other financially um, abundant. So, but we're gonna go to the next one. We're gonna put this one up. Actually, we're gonna put this one up. Um, so Mark Lester says again, hats off to Mike. Michael Cush, you want a 30 times magnification. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Cush. Um, I seen it one time on Walmart, and I was like, man, you should order it. But I didn't think that I would ever get up to like 50, 100. Maybe we can even get up to 500 subscribers, and actually go over them together. My channel is just gonna get more and more meeting the needs of the audience that needs it. Someone always said that if you're not trying, people do not take you seriously unless you're trying to upscale or sell them something. But I'm just sharing my personal collection, guys. Uh, so to Michael Cush, where can I find it? I guess I can look on the internet. Thank you guys for 16 likes. Thank you guys for 16 likes. I don't know what that means. I just seen it and it just kind of stuck with me. So, do we have anybody on here that's in the insurance business? Do we have anybody on here that's in the life insurance business or anything? Hey guys, I need to take a quick 2 to 3 minute break. My brain just feel like it's about to fry. I'm definitely trying to develop in the community a strong will, perhaps. But I'll be back in about a minute or so. You guys can hang around. I don't know if I should play music in the background. Comment down below if I should play music in the background because it's simply copyright. Someone said I could, but I just want to make sure. You want all right, so I'll be back in a sec, and thank you guys for staying tuned. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. Hello, Bo Derek Turner. Thanks for joining. Colton's Coins. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the love. Thanks, you guys. Thank you for 17 likes. Can we get 18, guys? Colton's Coin, another expert on live. Hi, thanks for joining. Mark Lester, and we got Michael Cush. Michael Cush has been um, collecting for over some time now, guys. Thank you for 18 likes. We'll get started in just a second here. Hopefully, we can get up to 500 subscribers, guys. We'll get started in just a second, guys. I'm sorry. Oh. Alright, guys, I'm back. I had to take a quick little break. I did not know how much influence, how hard people work to become an influencer until I started a couple of months ago. Hopefully, in 6 months, I will have about 500 subscribers on this channel, and we just here to grow, guys. I'm no expert. I've been coin collecting for over 5 years now, but as far as showcasing them, I'm not a professional, but this is not my profession. It's just personal coin collection. So if you guys are just now joining, um, I thought that I would like to share with you guys. We even have a quarter here that I marked as rare. Um, Someone shared in the comments about uh, the bison nickel and kind of like what eras. When I think about eras, we thinking about. I think it made me think of like the a misprint from the machine. That's what it looks like. So the errors are just misprint. It's not up to standard, and to the naked eye, somehow it passed into population. That's what we're looking for. As far as the actual year, like I said, we do have experts in the comments, so please drop a comment, a question that you may have. And we still have Mark Lester and Michael Cush, Dwayne Stafford. Definitely subscribe to this channel. Um, I've been on live for about an hour now. I don't know how long people actually go on live, but I like the engagement. Here we're just going over my personal collection. Like I said, as a disclaimer, this is my personal collection, guys. So, but we do have experts in the comments. So, I think that hopefully I answered, I think her name was Latricia. Hopefully I answered her question. Everybody kind of want to know the worth of their quarters, but honestly, starting off with Google Chrome would help a lot. Like I always believe, like the best things in life are free. So if the best things in life are free is being offered, it may be available. But with these pre-cut model labels and stuff, guys, if you're looking to do what I do, if you subscribe, if you've been subscribed for a while, you know that I upload these coins. Now, particularly, I like Lincoln coins, but I will feature some coins as I'm doing now. This is how I started, guys. I'm doing 5 uploads per channel and seeing what type of feedback. I don't think necessarily you should start off advertising on your social media platform. And when I say advertising, I mean paying for ads. I don't think starting off paying for ads is really good when starting your content, like your quality and all that stuff. These actual coins give visibility, and also the algorithm actually pushes it out to more people than I thought it was possible. So right now on one channel, I have about 60,000 views, over 60,000. Hopefully, I can reach 100,000 people. And what it does is give you an audience. One thing I do believe, if you're gonna do like social media, guys, and get started with coins or whatever content, start off small and see what type of audience you're mainly attracting. Do not do ads when you first start off your social media. Do not run ads, guys. You do not need ads. Mr. Beast actually started his channel and they talk about like not running ads. It's simply the algorithm pushing out your content to people that may have some interest your um in your content. So here's the actual dime. Now, as I think that was Michael Kush, he mentioned about the actual bison nickel, and I was like, wow. So each coin. Now, like I said, we compared earlier. The coins that I may personally try to get um, graded, but simply like if there's like this, for example, on a dime, I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't. Um, just off the naked eye, but to experts, of course, that's their profession. But I think he was talking about this bison, and you talk about like the leg, and uh, if you read go into the comments, you'll see what I'm references to. I do not know how people go for lives for 4 hours, 5 hours. I don't know, guys. But here's the 1992, and this is a traditional reverse side, guys. Uh, Now it may be some errors that you may look for, but um, I wouldn't change that. I know a little bit of what I would like to look for. Um, and one of those will be this like bison coin, and then I think Google can break it down, or even Chat GPT, guys. With YouTube and the algorithm, sometimes it's the content that you're uploading. Long as you don't have any copyrights or using music, and trying to sell at the same time. Like on YouTube, you can use or create your own music, and then on Facebook, you just want to go to with royalty free. You just want to go to royalty free music on Facebook. But yeah, easy content, guys. Easy content. We're gonna simply drop those off. We went over this. This is just pocket change, guys. Thank you guys for staying tuned on my live. It means a lot. When I first went live and stuff, I was so nervous. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, how they're gonna react. Cause sometimes I've heard of people actually committing suicide because of the comments that they get on social media platforms. I don't think I was too scared of that or afraid of that. I just wanted something I can do from the comfort of my bed. When I say on, you get like a solid color, background. you showcase these actual coins with these model numbers, guys. Now, when I actually got on social media, I felt like that it needed a little bit of push. Like all the communities, Facebook, social media accounts, even everywhere needed a little bit of happiness. So I just started posting happy whatever day it was. Happy Sunday, for example, happy Monday. And after 5 years, it's actually on the radio, guys. And I started doing like the emojis, like with the guy and the speaker and stuff like that. Somebody needs to hear this. I started doing the fire sign. It's lit. So I felt like this time we're dealing with social media and how things can, like, it's like a needle in the haystack. I thought that I should give my second time around, I should give social media a little bit more of, like, I don't know if you guys heard of intellectual property, but um, I thought I should give a little bit more push and to the community that needs the pre-cut model labels. Follow me on Facebook at Lucretia Brown. It has like a yellow and white duck with the number 305-376-0840. So definitely check that out. We're actually at 18 likes. Can we get 19 likes? Now here's another. What you would get with Google Chrome, this one says about 4 trillion. So I get what someone said. They actually said that my content wasn't legit or what I was saying. But mind you guys, this is my personal collection. When you are dealing with coins and stuff, it's solely up to you which one you choose to get graded. Somebody said it's $25, others said it's 40 to 50. You guys can check it out. Um, and I think it was in NGC, and it was another one. It's in the comment, guys. And that's why I like doing lives, because you would catch experts sometimes on here, and they would actually they would add to their experience um, with coin collecting and get them graded. So in the comments, Michael Kush uh, uh, commented that the top two grading companies are PCGS or NGC. So hold on, PCGS or NGC, guys, and that was actually commented by an expert. Now I marked this coin. When you're on Google Chrome and you're searching the coins, please like, share, and subscribe. And can I get another like? Can we get 19 likes, please, if you're just now joining? Um, According to the resources, this actual coin is worth over $1 million, way over $1 million. So I just marked it. It has a horse. Now, someone on here, thank you for the 19 likes. Someone on here may actually identify what they're looking for in this coin specifically, guys. Remember, each coin has its own identity, whether it's ancient, whether it's a 2025, 2024. They're looking for specific errors on each and every coin. So some say it's $25, some say it's actually $40 to $50. But you guys be the judge. But I mark this coin as a reminder to myself of why I actually started. And then you can actually see here. So you see how these coins differ. I marked this. It's over. I think this is over like probably like a trillion, no, a billion or something like that, about 4 billion. But these coins actually differ, and the errors in them are specifically what they look for to identify each one of them. I don't even think individuals that's been doing this for a while can actually make quality content to identify each and every coin that's available in these coin set roll sets. But this is my personal collection. Thank you, Starry Night. Um, where do I sell? I don't sell these coins. I started my a little journey of mine. I started. Can we get 20 likes, please? If you just now joining, but I started coin collecting about 5 or 6 years ago, and for 5 years, I actually had an issue with trying to see what content I can post on these social media platforms. So I was struggling for 5 years. I tried doing human interaction, talking, but sometimes just simply uploading these coins, the algorithm will actually push your content out. You do not have to pay for ads if you're just now starting out, and you can advertise while uploading these coins. So I don't sell them, but if someone's interested, that's why I created the model numbers, because I was actually creating content without paying for ads. I'm getting thousands and thousands of views, and out of those views, some people was actually calling me and saying, "Hey, the number one question was, how and when do I know to get these coins um, graded?" And that's a good question. Now, as you can see, someone actually disregarded my way of thinking when it comes to grading. So that's why I want to create these communities that's very strong in knowledge, and have these professionals and different people from the walks of life to identify some questions that may be in the comments. So, story night. I hope that answered your question. We still have Mark Lester, Michael Cush, Dwayne Stafford, Z Rob says hi. That isn't the separate bison variety. Okay. So I'm just catching up with the notes here. The comments. That's right, Larry Gonzalez. PCGS, guys. I hope that answered you guys' questions. But I created these pre-cut model labels because of that reason. If you guys are gonna start uploading content, these pre-cut model labels are non-stick, no mess, and available on eBay, guys. It almost seems like it's vital to have them. Uh, so here is another coin. This is 2024, guys. And this is, you see how it relates back to history? So something happened where a law was passed or something, to where in education, a fair chance in education. Okay, you see what I'm saying, guys, when I say which coin? Oh, so the horse. Okay. I don't see it quite yet. I don't see it quite yet, guys. We're almost at the end of this live, so please subscribe for more content, guys. Um, please subscribe for more content, guys. Uh-oh. So we're just placing these back in the coin slab. I think I did that one. Yeah, so these are some of the ones that we've already went over. I think that's the number one question, guys. When I get asked questions about the coins, like which one should I actually get graded? Like, that's a good question, you know. Um, you just have to stay committed. Anything you do, you have to stay committed, guys. You have to. But I think I've just about went over most, if not all, of these guys. Thank you for joining in. We reached 500 subscribers, guys. I will actually go live every Tuesday and Thursday, guys. Every Tuesday and Thursday. I see some YouTube channels, they have like 41,000 people actually tuning in at one time. And if you're making lives, stay for this tip. The tip is that you around 11 o'clock at night on a Saturday is one of the best times to go live, guys. I mean, my first time when I went live this past Saturday, I got over 6.1K, guys. 6.1K in 2 hours. The views are ridiculous. I got over 40 subscribers in 2 hours versus in, you know, but I don't see any more questions. Someone said AOA. So yeah, so I'm gonna take a quick little break. I may stay a little bit longer. Last night I did 2 hours, but we can use this last hour to go over the actual coins. I personally love the actual pennies or the Lincoln coins. I'm located in Texas, but I like doing the Lincoln coins because um, it gives more of a natural metric, if that makes sense. But I think we went over just about each one, and these coins actually are being uploaded to my other YouTube channel, which is Mint Era Nordic Coins. I don't know if you guys can see that. I made these little slab things to go into I made these little label things to go into the slab. So here, when I do go live with the Lincoln coins, you'll see that I say 0701 through 0750. These are the model labels, guys. Um, I can't wait until somebody actually use the model labels and see how to identify how much easier it makes everything. Right now we are at 19 likes. Can we get to 20 likes and 500 subscribers? Can we get to 20 likes and 500 subscribers? So someone said I need to get like a 30 times magnifying glass, and this ain't doing it, guys. All right, so I see that there's still some people on here. I don't know if you guys are just not joining. My name is Lucretia Brown, and I've uploaded over 250 videos as a new content creator. I go live every Saturday at 11 p.m. and I like to get up to 500 subscribers, and also new content is coming your way. So you'll see that I have mostly Lincoln coins uploaded, but when I do actually feature other coins, it'll be quarters, dimes, and nickels, guys. So, but that's the end of my pocket change. That's a good way of putting it. Um, and I showed you this lucky charm here. Now I can make it a little bit more interesting. Let's go grab some dollars. Let's get some experts in the comments and let's get this party started, guys. Just a moment. I grab them and we can get this party started. Hopefully, um, we still have Mike in the comments. But let's go. Let's get it. Alright, so like I said, I am just really a penny hoarder a little bit as of now, but I thought in my live, what if we actually show some dollars? Let's see if we have some experts in the comments that can help us as a community to grow in our journey. So we have some dollars. What I first noticed is um, the actual signature, the series. You see, when you actually follow me, you'll see that I have series. I have the series. I have the model number, and I have the date that I actually posted the content. So a lot of YouTubers or influencers are using an actual date. I actually start using the date in my content so that when I look back on it, I can see my growth. I can see how much engagement there is and what I actually posted. So Mark Lester is still with us. Thank you so much being a top fan. Star Notes. So we have an expert, Mark Lester, that's helping us build a stronger community. So he said to look for Star Notes. That is a good one. I mean, if you guys have any questions as of now, please drop it in a comment. We have Mark Lester, top fan, ready to go, a top expert, you guys. Hopefully, he will actually leave his contact number for you guys and kind of close any gaps that you guys may have questions. We are now at 20 likes. We're now at 20 likes. I thought I should just showcase the actual dollars that I've saved over the years. Um, well, you're an expert because, see, I think in the actual category you in. So, but you have answered some of the questions that commenters actually had, about their personal collection. But I rarely run into videos about, you know, if there's errors with like dollar bills, $5, 20, 100. However, I rarely see it, and in the groups that I'm actually in, most people are asking the same question: how do I get them graded? It's only two companies that mainly pop up when you do Google search it, and those are the two companies, which is NGC and PCGS. I've heard two engagers say that it's one say $25 and one say 40 to 50, guys. I just like to show off my personal collection. We are at 20 likes. Can we get 21, please? I'm trying to get up to 500 subscribers so that the community will start to grow and people will start to build foundations for themselves. I've been a content creator for over 5 or 6 years, but recently I've just discovered that my niche of what I would like to do on social media account. But here's $1. I have another one. I have all dollar bills, and then as you can see, the series, which this was printed, I guess was in 2013, guys. 2013. And here's the back here. And I rarely see coin collectors that are on social media platforms actually do dollar bills or do bills, period. It's more about the coins. A small investment for a greater return, guys. Uh, and here, this dollar bill was actually, it shows 2017. And then you can see at the bottom here, this one has an A. And of course, Washington, D.C. If you know anything more about like bills and them, if they can even be graded. Thank you for 20 likes. Can we get 21 likes, guys? Thank you for joining in. My name is Lucretia Brown. I run about 3 YouTube channels and upload content 5 times a day. On each channel, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and I'm trying to get TikTok, but with posting on 4 social media platforms. You do the math, one person is a great day. Can we get 21 likes? All right, so here's some of the dollar bills, and here's what's even greater. Now, I've been having this for years. That's why you see them folded up. But here's, we're gonna put these in order actually. Well, not in order, but turn the head. I see that it actually goes up and down. Like I am so curious, like what would actually make my content better. So please subscribe, and once you subscribe, you'll actually see the content that I post. And if you have any recommendations of how that I can make things better, someone said cotton gloves, others says magnifying glasses, and even a group of individuals say that, hey, I made them have the confidence to start their social media, start influencing. So I just chose to kind of deal with coins. However, if you are a woman or me, just like I am, creating skits and having people to play them out with you is one of the most talented ideals that is out there, an industry that is out there. But for a small content creator, I don't have a group of people that I can call to kind of be a casting crew for some of my ideas. And then playing the role yourself, you will not have as much content as you would if you just simply order these pre-cut model labels and get started with uploading your actual coins. So right now we're just gonna go over these dollars. If you're just not tuning in, thank you. I am trying to get up to 500 subscribers, and hopefully we can actually get to 500 subscribers in less than 6 months. Now, for some people, that's a long time, but hey, here's another dollar here. If you know anything about grading dollar bills, please drop a comment down below. American from the Grind 2 says, talk about some 70s bills, please. If I had 70 bills, man, that would be magnificent. But if you follow me on Facebook, you'll actually see a 1919 penny. I mainly deal with coins, but I thought I should bring on the dollars and see as a community like what people know. So it has the 12, the 2. I'm sorry if I'm not meeting you guys standard, but maybe this channel is not for you. Maybe this channel is not for you. Um, and that's all right. So 6, 7. This is 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, and this is 12, 12, 6. Hold on. Talk about 70s bills. Do you have 70s bills, American from the grind too? Do you have some bills from the 70s? All right. So American from the grind too. I came across some 1977 bills. There are $20 bills, and I have a 1974 small face. That green stamp on one of them is so offset on the 1974 that I have. Wow, that is absolutely amazing. Now, like I said, if you guys are just not joining, I love actually tuning in to AM stations. Not only have they discontinued pennies, but they also say, skeptics say that the coin business have died down. So we're talking about years, probably 30, 40, 50 years of people, becoming coin collectors and being in the game for that long, guys. I'm no expert, but I love to share my knowledge that I do have, and we all grow together with the help of each other. So, um, let's see. I'm going to take like a 2 minute break. I've been on the live for some while, but while I'm gone, comment down below if you guys would like to go over this mint roll set. Uh, I think once before I went over this roll set, but we can have a little bit of fun and go over this roll set. I'm just going to take a break here. These, if you're wondering, these are pre-cut. I'm sorry, coin slabs that you just put the coins in. I personally use them to collect my actual Lincoln coins. So if we can get up to 21 likes and comment down below, that'll be great. Which one would you like to go over? Um, the models 051 to 0100, or would you guys like to go over models 0901 to 0950? Guys, before I leave, this is why I said these pre-cut model labels is a must. I wouldn't be this organized if I did not have the pre-cut model labels. Thank you guys for 21 likes. If you like more content, please comment down below which models you would like to go over tonight. So I'm going to take a 2 minute break, and let me know which models you guys like to go over. Comment down below. So we're gonna set this here. There we go. So I am back. I just took a quick little break, guys. Uh, before I actually took the break, before we went on break, I actually asked which model labels would you guys go off of. Now, I mainly deal with Lincoln Pennies. I've been uploading content for about 3 months. But 5 years back, I kind of struggled my niche to find my niche. So I found my niche about 3 months ago, sitting in the car not doing anything, using Google Chrome. So before the actual break, I guess since most recently I've went over the model labels 0051 through 0100. So I guess we'll go with the 0901 through 0950. I get these numbers from these pre-cut model labels, and I upload about um, 50 videos in about a week. So that's about 5 videos every day. It usually take about a week or a little bit over a week. If you guys subscribe and I get 500 subscribers, we actually will be able to build a community to grow together. And that's what I'm looking for, to meet a need of an audience, and we grow together. So for more content, thank you guys for hanging in there. I'm not getting no more than like 10 views at one time. So I'm thinking that new people are actually stopping by. If you are new and just now joining the live, please like and share and subscribe. And right now I'm actually modeling these Lincoln coins. So we'll go ahead and go over these Lincoln coins. I do know some people on here may have information that can be vital when making a decision to sell, trade, or keep your coins or your valuable assets. So even if it's not about coins, we can actually talk about different things. And as you can see, my gloves are as you can see, my gloves are definitely just out of there. I'm waiting on some new gloves though, but while I have you guys' attention, I know it's kind of late at night and it is a Sunday night, but just for fun, we can actually go over the model numbers 0901 and 0950. And if you're just now joining, I typically keep up with what I actually post by writing it down. So I may write like a couple of down. As you can see, it's highlighted, meaning that I actually already posted it. And then you can find it in my collection on my Facebook. Now I do know my Facebook page is Lucretia Brown. Look for white and yellow, a duck as a logo. But this is how I actually log my what I actually upload. Now I couldn't find these pre-cut model labels anywhere online, guys. I search and I search, and hopefully this meets the needs of content creators that is in the coin industry and would like to upscale their actual content, guys. So we are at 21 likes. Can we get 22? And also subscribers to make more quality content. So as you can see, I've already actually pre-organized these after posting. That's what I like about them. When you order these pre-cut model labels, they actually come with clips. So every amount comes with clips. So you'll receive about 10 of them, clip like this in the count of 50. So if you guys are interested, just you can order from my Facebook account. You can actually go to eBay. They will be up and ready for you. But we're gonna go ahead and go over these models. And this was actually uploaded. I've changed my actual YouTube name, but just let me know when you guys are tired. When you guys are definitely tired. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get started and have some fun here. All right, so very quickly, did you have any questions about like creating content and finding your niche? I can't tell you what your niche is, but don't be mad if someone is already in the industry and you don't feel like it's authentic what niche you have. Do not be afraid. Each in this industry is diverse. So this is a 2003, guys. Like I said, I've been posting Lincoln coins for months now. And then you guys, if you just now joining, you did miss my spare change. Um, but real quickly, this is 2003, and here's the memorial. This is a 1990. Hi, thanks for joining. Please like, share, and subscribe for more content. We're finding out ways to actually enhance our pockets. So, um, here's the memorial. This is the 1981. Here's the memorial. These are model labels 0901 through 0950, guys. You can take a closer look by subscribing to this channel or follow me on Numismatic with the double D. I've been live for a while, but it's some actual people that are just hanging in there with me, and I greatly appreciate it. I'm a small content creator. This is a 2023, guys, and here's the shield. We're gonna go over this very quickly because it may take a while to upload. But what I do like about like going live, you don't have to worry about editing or anything, and all that storage and stuff. Worried about storage. But here's the 1983, and most of these coins will have memorial or on the reverse side or the actual shield. I have more. I have more intellect on these Lincoln coins than any other coins. You do see where there's. It looks like a strike or something, but a good eye is always the key to the next step. But this is a 2024 with the shield. This one I may have actually uploaded with. This is a 1996. So this is what I actually uploaded. If I can't tell the actual year, then I may put unknown. But we're gonna go through these very quickly here. This is 1989, D for Denver. Nothing really standing out to the naked eye, but sometimes you may have to take a look back over it and then you may find something. Thank you for the hearts. Hello, Odell Smith. Thank you for joining. Please like and share. This is the 1995 D for Denver. And I'm trying to get up to 500 subscribers, guys. So please subscribe if not already. You will see me feature other coins, but mainly we have these Lincoln coins as of now. I don't know how long it would be before they run out, but they discontinue. But here's the memorial. Here's the 1963 Denver Memorial. We're gonna push these coins right here, and you can see my pre-cut model labels and how I actually take notes of what I actually post, guys. So on here we have the shield, and it looks like the 2012. If you just now joining, please subscribe. I'm trying to get up to 500 subscribers, guys. This is a 2018 D for Denver, shield on the back. This is the shield on the reverse side, and let's take a closer look. 2021, guys. Shield on the reverse. 2023. These are model labels between 0901 and 0950, guys. I think I worked very hard to make sure that you guys are pushed out the most with quality. Here's the 2022. Now this one, as far as the actual state it was minted, it has like an error. I don't know if that's a machine error or what, but here's with the reverse side of the memorial, a 1983, guys, 1983. If you have any questions, please drop in the comments. This is the 1999. We see the D for Denver and the memorial. Here's the memorial on the reverse side, and we have a 1990, guys. Now, all these coins are definitely uncirculated, and they will remain uncirculated. If you would like to follow me to do what I do, I would definitely be going live at 11 p.m. on Saturday night, so stay tuned for that. And if I get up to 500 subscribers, I'll actually be able to make content or go live every Tuesday or Thursday. But guys, mind you, I'm a one-man army, and sometimes I like to already have post them before I actually go live. So, to some of you Laurel in the community, this may actually be a rerun for you. But this is a 2000, and here's the memorial. So Odell Smith says, I have a lot of wheat pennies for 1914 workout song I have to get. Workout song I have to get. Okay. Um, Here's the 2017, guys. Real quickly, reverse is the shield, which is the union. If you have a lot of weak coins or any coins specifically, guys, um, hey, you gotta find someone that's into the product that you actually like. So, I think I went to YouTube University and they showed how to actually work eBay. So that's another good way to search and see if people are actually searching for the coin that you have. This is a 2022 D for Denver, and I hope that answered your question, Odell Smith. Thanks for joining. Please like and share. This is 2016, and we have some corrosion there. These are all uncirculated coins, guys. Here's the memorial, and here is the 1982. I know it's getting late for most of us, so I'm going to actually go through these coins, and you guys can subscribe to catch my next live. This is the 1994 for Denver memorial here. Here is the actual 1996 D for Denver memorial on the reverse side. These are model numbers 0901 through 0950. Pre-cut model labels available on eBay for only $14.99. Right here we have another 1989 memorial. Memorial on the reverse of this coin, and we have the 19. It looks like 1967. Yes, it's a 1967, guys. 1967 memorial. Comment down below if you guys have had some coins graded before. This is a 2021 D for Denver, and the shield on the back. Here's 1986. memorial on the reverse side. Here's the memorial, and on the reverse side, and here's the 19. It looks like, yeah, 61, guys. 1961. Oh, that is magnificent. Have you gotten them graded? Any of them graded? Comment down below, Odell Smith. Have you went through the grading? I think that's what we're all looking for. Who have actually pushed the pedal to the metal and got them graded? So here's an actual memorial, and here's the 1991. And do you actually make content with your actual coins, Odell Smith? Do you actually make content with your coins? This is 2016, and here's the shield. It has a little bit of corrosion. These are all uncirculated. And here we have the 2024 D for Denver. Shield on the reverse side. Another shield on the reverse side. What we looking for, guys, is something that says, hey, this stands out. Sometimes you'll get a Lincoln coin with Abraham Lincoln fishing or doing something. And that's the coins that I actually look for. If you just now joining, we did actually get a coin with no minted date. I mean, with no mint state on there, which could indicate that it may be a misprint. Some people know more about each and every coin that they specialize in. Mine's are Lincoln coins, and I will feature quarters, dimes, and nickels. This is a 2015 D for Denver, guys. Please subscribe before the live end. And here we have the shield. We have the shield on this other coin, and it is a 2000 and looks like 21 or 22, guys. 2021 or 22. So this is a 21 D for Denver. Here's what we're looking for, particularly either on the reverse side, we have something more than the shield or the actual memorial. And then we also looking for something like this. Now, each collector may have their own way, but here's what I discovered on this coin that I just showed if you guys are just not joining. Um, Odell Smith says, I don't know how, and I have the address of PCGS, and I don't have the money now. Okay, no problem. No problem. No problem. Hey, I've heard two things. It's about $40 to $50 each coin. Then someone says $25. So have to meet in the middle there. Um, but I mean, have you ever thought about modeling the coins on social media? Odell Smith. Here's the 1996 memorial, and here's the 2021. The shield on the reverse side, guys. I just showed, if you're just not joining, I just showed an example of something that you can invest in. And actually, Odell Smith, to come and think about it, if you're still on the live, like, you probably have saved up enough money to get a handful of coins actually graded. I saved up about $400 to $500 just by saving my coins every time I get change back from the store or wherever I was at. So you probably already have sitting on the money. I know someone that actually saved over $500,000 with their coins. So that's definitely already an investment. People say it take money to make money, but sometimes sitting on a pot of gold can be this 2024 D for Denver. Now you do see the reverse is mainly memorial or shield. You will get sometimes a different reverse. That's the coins that maybe you can invest to get them graded. And then also you may see something that may have been misprinted. I was told that you need like a 30 times magnifying glass or um, some of that nature. So Odell Smith said, I don't know how to do that. Really? Please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Like, Or would you? Which social media platform would you like to start out on, showcasing your rare finds? That's what I'm here for. I can actually definitely drop a comment, Odell Smith. So this is 2011, guys, and the reverse is a shield. Here's the 2011 once more, and we have the shield. We have the memorial on this reverse side, and for the year, we have 1975. We have the 2005 D for Denver memorial. Now we have the 2002, it looks like. Yeah, 2002, guys, with the memorial. 1992 memorial for the reverse. 2002 Denver shield for the reverse. So if you watch my other lives, you'll see that I did find jackpots, but in this one, it was very modest. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was modest. It wasn't something spectacular, but um, you live and you have different experiences. So this is 1993 D for Denver and Memorial on the reverse side. Please subscribe before the end of the actual live. 2020 D for Denver, and we have the shield, and we have this beautiful 1992 D for Denver, and the memorial, and then we have the last coin, which is the memorial and the 1979, guys. So thank you guys for tuning in to my live. Please hit the subscribe button before the end of the live. And every Saturday at 11 p.m. I will try to go live, guys. Thank you once more, and peace.